Alright, welcome back. Okay, so I kinda messed up when I said we'd be doing Futaba's Palace in this update. I was mistaken. It's been a little while since I recorded this footage, so I kinda forgot. We're actually gonna be doing a lot more confidants. We'll be doing Futaba's Palace soon enough. Soon enough, it will come up. But for the time being, we're just gonna be working on a couple more confidants here and there. And the Persona 5 role playthrough is going to be coming. Don't worry, I'm going to be doing a big-ass, long playthrough of that. That's probably going to take a whole bunch of parts and show off all the new stuff and all that good jazz. But it might take a little longer than I initially planned. Again, I apologize, for misleading. $50,000 is a lot of money, Ren. Especially considering you spent twice that amount on a fake-ass piece of rock salt. So, a new mission for Mementos. We've been getting a lot of those recently. Again, like I mentioned, Persona 5 The Royal has a lot of stuff that's kind of been revamped from vanilla that I'll be showing off whenever I get to that playthrough. But for the most part, Mementos has kind of been overhauled to the point where you could just make crazy amounts of money and get a ton of XP, like, super fast, due to some of the newer mechanics. Part-time job, full-time hell. We will be dealing with that soon enough, but for the time being, we got quite a few confidants to go deal with. Oh, another thing that's kind of like a little quality of life thing that Persona 5 The Royal introduced. Whenever there's like these blue, whenever the Velvet Room cards show up on each of the places where you can hang out with a confidant, you kind of just have to assume, okay, is it Yusuke over here in the underground walkway, or is it Makoto at the school gate, or who's going to be at this area particularly? You kind of have to go look around to go find, like, who specifically are you going to hang out with. But in Royal, it actually kind of gives you an idea of like, oh, somebody might be in this area for you to hang out with. Or, oh, I might be able to improve this aspect of my social stats here. It's a very, very minute little change, but you know what? It's very, very convenient. It certainly reduces the amount of, like, searching that you have to go do for these confidants. Apparently she thinks you look a little lame. Excuse her? Are you kidding me? I'm a freaking debonair. I am charming as fuck. Have you seen me? It's honestly kind of offensive of how charming I am. And most people are just like constantly phasing right through my body. Never stopping. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be progressing more of the Priestess Arcana, as usual, because I like Makoto a lot. I think she's cool.
Shall we go?
Oh boy. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. Yeah, that's a host and a half. Yes, I am. Totally. Glasses-kun. I have a name. Looks like your love level's rock bottom. Uh-huh. This coming from the scam artist. Love comes in many forms.
Well,
He doesn't really like when I get all clingy with him. You don't got any affection compared to us. Oh, okay. Sure. I don't like this guy, especially that big-ass cowlick just covering the middle section of his face. Very douchey, in my opinion.
excuse me.
Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Eiko? Are you? That's a legitimate question. You're getting real pumped about getting to know me. Why's that, huh? Because you're sketch as fuck. You really care about your friends. It's almost like we're in an anime game or something. Friends are like super important and shit. No, you don't. I have a feeling that you don't say that. How about you tell me your digits? Yeah, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Makoto, don't do it. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you. Oh, okay. This seems super sketch. Again, I don't like this guy. I have a feeling Kiryu would beat the fuck out of this dude, like, in an alley. Or fuck it, he'd beat the shit out of him in a club. It is a shame that most people think that hosts are just flirts, but you're not helping with that situation. She seems real happy. Yeah, are you sure? No, I don't think that's the case. I think you're being very considerate. I think you're okay, Makoto. That guy is super sketchy. Like, incredibly sketchy. Father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. He's already sent me something. What is... It's full of emojis. Oh, God. Heart emoji. It's me, Tsukasa, heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone emoji you. That is obnoxious. Just block him. You have his number, now block him. Or, you know, I guess it's to help Eiko. Fine. I would have really panicked had I been alone. You could have just punched him. We've seen how Makoto handles herself in a fight. It's not that big of a deal, right?
Thank you very much.
Rank 6. Little by little, we're making progress.
Shall we go?
I'll let you know if anything else comes up. Oh boy.
You're back.
Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, let's go ahead and progress to the star social link. Confidant. I keep mixing them up. Then again, the Star Arcana has some pretty good final results. In P4, it was Hillel. So, yeah, something really good. Also, Hifumi gives us new strategies for battle. So, very useful. So then we got a new hangout spot, Booktown.
All right.
You're such a quick learner. Well, that's good. Today, I thought we'd find something to help you train on your own. It's filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. Well, that's cool. Always try to improve upon your own craft. Katsu curry. Again, some of these recipes are completely new territory for me, so I need to look up this kind of stuff. Let's see. Chicken katsu, also known as panko chicken or torikatsu, is a Japanese dish of fried chicken made with panko breadcrumbs, which is also popular in Australia, Hawaii, London, California, and other areas of the world. It looks tasty. So it's fried chicken curry. Almond-eyed woman. It's also playing the suspicious music, which means she brings about the bad part of this confidant. Or something along those lines.
Sorry.
She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Okay, sounds like she's a poor loser. I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, and the more lies are spread about me. Well, that's not good.
Oh,
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. Oh boy! Don't know why you'd bring them up! Some love them while others hate them. Don't we know it? Especially that Goro Akechi. Ooh man, he makes me so mad! What do you think about them? I think they're cool. Feel the same way, actually. They're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. I know, that is pretty amazing, isn't it? They give me courage. Their victories can't be won with will alone. How do they change a person's heart? Well, you see... You're someone I can confide in, almost like a confidant, if you will.
I look forward to it.
I feel Hifumi's trust in me growing. Rank 4! Making progress. Little by little.
Right.
Let's go. Until next time.
Alright. Making some pretty decent progress on these confidants. Again, I apologize for not tackling Futaba's palace just yet. We're gonna be getting to there soon. Don't worry, that's gonna be happening. And we're gonna blaze through it like all the other palaces. Because Futaba's palace is a bit of a doozy. It's not the hardest palace. It's very interesting. I like the music that plays in that palace. Again, it's not my favorite dungeon theme. That one comes later. And it's pretty darn good when we get to it. Phone's getting blown up. Are you still not done? Oh boy. I thought I told you, I'm not a patient person. No kidding. You told us you would wait. This is going against your word. That doesn't matter. Do you think I won't report you to the police? Yusuke called your bluff before. But let's placate her a bit. No, I believe you. You better not be taking me lightly with all the evidence I have against you guys. Especially you, Rin. Don't underestimate me. Kind of evidence you got there, Futaba? Leaking your chat logs to the police would be quite simple. Oh. We are bad at this! Dude, don't. That's all Ryuji can say. We really do want your help. As such, we'll do whatever it takes to fulfill our promise. Do you not understand the importance of confidants, Alibaba? Confidants directly affect how effective we're going to be in combat. I'm not even lying, it's the truth. I mean, look at Ryuji and An. By being better friends with them, they've gotten their ultimate personas.
Hey!
We'll deal with Mishima later on in the update. Don't worry. Oh, but speaking of Mishima, let's see what he's got for us. Man, this is crazy. I can't keep up with the constant influx of posts. Isn't it tough being popular? The phantoms. Anyway, here's the latest lead I have. This one seems to be about someone abusing their power. We've got a lot of those, Mishima. Want to be a little bit more specific? I wonder if it was written by a former employee of the company in question. Apparently, one of the higher-ups has been claiming the achievements of his subordinates as his own. What a dick! That really sucks. It does, doesn't it? Both of these are awful choices. That's some business sense. You can't seriously just be accepting of that. It's either that or he's not worth the time. Like, give me options, game. Now, I know the name of the company, but I don't have any of the details on the person himself. The company's over in Shinjuku, so try asking around places where businessmen could hang out. A bar at night might be a start. That should be a good place to get more info on the situation. I hope this isn't asking too much of you. Sorry, I'll look for another one just in case.
No.
Well, we've been to a bar at night before. I guess we gotta go to Crossroads. Again. Get a job at a bar. All right. Let's go advance the Priestess Arcana even further. Even further!
Hey.
Gonna max out Makoto's confidant sooner or later. Why not make it sooner? Not in this update, though. We're not getting that far.
I see.
Just in time to talk about Eiko's boyfriend. Well, let's go ahead and chat with Makoto for a bit. What do we got? He's been sending me a lot of texts recently. Well, that's not good. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Eiko know about this? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Eiko if he asked me on a date. Things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, "How are your BF? Hope you had a great day today." Honestly, his late speak leaves a lot to be desired. No, he's super suspicious.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women to debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. I'm almost positive that happened in Yakuza. I feel like that happened in Yakuza at some point. God, wow, those are just massive fucking scumbags.
It seems.
They take advantage of the loneliness those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Wow! Again, we just keep running to absolute pieces of human shit. Just little in the way of redeeming qualities. Little to nothing. I can see why Makoto might be a little bit more invested in this. It's another hit and run! What the fuck? We had this with Dojima's wife and now we have Makoto's dad. Although this one is probably intentional as opposed to Dojima's wife. Who is their leader? The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. They've been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. That's good, right? Not sure if any of that would have happened if not for the incident with my father. Well, your dad sounds like he was a pretty cool guy. He wasn't an asshole cop like the ones who arrest me in the future. That's why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. And yet her arcana is judgment, whereas Akechi is justice. And Makoto is the priestess. I feel like some of these arcana should be switched around a little bit. She says death is no different than surrender. Wow, that's pretty harsh. Everyone deals with grief differently, I guess.
Yes.
Makoto's dad was a pretty cool guy. He sounds very upstanding. And one of the few non-shitty adults in Persona 5. Although he's dead now, so, you know.
Yes.
We're supposed to be talking about Eiko here. It's all good. It's all good. It's all related.
Actually,
I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. Such a painful memory to look back on. It's understandable.
thank you very much.
At least your dad was a cool guy. Ren's parents clearly don't give a shit about him. Apparently Ren's parents are huge pieces of shit. Rank 7, by the way, Shadow Factorization. Yeah, no, they hear about their son, like, getting in trouble for trying to save somebody from being, like, physically assaulted, or worse, and their reaction is, nah, fuck you, kid. Go to the big city. Go to school there. We don't want to fucking deal with you, you huge pain in the ass. Well, guess what? I got brain powers now. you serious about Amamiya? Want to have a double wedding? I'm game if you are. Don't be ridiculous. That's fair. Still in high school. Sure, no problem. If that's how we progress this confidant, then no problem. Thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up. Well, we're getting close to the end of the Priestess Arcana, so I'm imagining some urgent stuff's gonna be happening sooner than later.
You're back.
You know what? We got another confidant to go deal with. Not gonna work on the devil just yet. Not yet. Instead, I do believe we're gonna go work on the Wheel of Fortune. Hey Mishima. Bye Mishima. Go and get my fortune read.
Is this?
I sense you have trouble with women. Yeah, no, actually, it hasn't been a big issue so far. Let's do a verification test. We're not done with these tests yet. Yeah, let's go ahead and progress the Wheel of Fortune. I'm actually doing a reading for a client right now, so please stay and watch. What do we got this time?
Good evening.
This is your first time coming to my stand, yes? Alright. How are you hustling this guy?
Yes.
Of course. Fate is absolute. Uh-huh. Already you're lying. She looked at Ren immediately. I'm engaged to be married. Next spring I'll be tying the knot with a friend I've had all the way back in preschool. Well, good for you. Love like that is very rare to find. So what's worrying you? Is it the date of the ceremony or perhaps the location of your honeymoon? That shit ain't cheap. Weddings are very expensive. It's not like that. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get married. Okay, what's going on? The truth is, the president of one of our major business partners has offered me her daughter's hand. I guess arranged marriages are still a thing. So this is what it means to be weighed down by societal obligations. Do you even know your president's daughter? I mean, do you? Seems pretty forward. What does she think about this? Have you met? Have you had a conversation? A date, perhaps? I've seen everything. Sure you have. Seems you'll face financial ruin if you decline. You know, it's shit like this is why I had to step in. Does this mean breaking off my engagement is the only option? This may be a good time to demonstrate your powers. Oh, okay, sure. This man is bound by the fetters of societal obligation. How should he move forward? Well, go for the money is obviously a bad idea, so is chase promotion. Follow your heart. That's a wonderful suggestion. Well, I guess anyone could have come up with that answer. Well, then why'd you ask? Incidentally, what would you say to make him choose his childhood friend? Decisions. Marriage kills individuality. Well, I choose the wrong answer first. She'll be sad if you break it off. I expect he already knows that. Sorry. Poor choice. Right. Thieves may steal her away. She's not a child. Wait, you really think someone else would try to go after her? See, it's working. I guess guys would line up to date such an amazing girl. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen. The only one who can make her happy is me. Good for you. Go for it, man. I was a fool for hesitating even for a moment. Damn right you were. I'm going to marry her. You do that. Run to her. Never let go. Really, what you're testing Ren on is his motivational speaking, which I got training from another confidant. Yoshida has trained me well. Fate is not absolute. This is the power of an anime pro tag. Special fortune service, huh? Alright, let's see what we got. Money reading. Okay. Money reading is a very good way to make a lot of yen. Especially in Persona 5 The Royal. Basically what this does is, you go to Chihaya, like, before you go to Mementos or a dungeon, you get the money reading. It costs a little bit, but you end up, like, more than making back your money. Because every time you fight something, you get more yen than you usually would. And in Persona 5 The Royal, Ryuji's instant kill move is super useful for grinding. Especially getting a ton of yen and EXP. Let me put it to you this way. By using the money reading and Ryuji's instant kill move, I basically got maximum cash in Persona 5 The Royal. It's pretty good. Very useful. So long as you're a higher level than your opponent, oh yeah, you can grind cash like nobody's business.
Goodbye.
Somebody's blowing up our phone at this time of night. Wonder who it could be. Who wants to hang out now? It's Ryuji! I'll bring over a DVD that's perfect for this stinking hot summer. We can watch it in your room, yeah? We could, but we're not going to. I'm sorry, Ryuji. I'm so sorry. I've got stuff to do. This actually feels pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
Got 18 days left.
Hey.
Well, Ryuji's here, but you know what? We got more stuff to do. We're not going to the palace yet. We're gonna be doing that a little later. Not right now. Let's see. Again, Yusuke is nowhere to be found. Honestly, we probably could have hung out with Ryuji, but may as well just go around and buy some more stuff. Also, this is a very poor business decision to have all your books outside whenever rain can happen. I hope those are on a bargain sale. Look at this! Look at this! All your books are gonna get soaked, man! This is not a very good business strategy. And there's a shit ton of books that are just gonna get ruined. Let me take one at least before this one gets soaked. You fool! You know what? Let's go to the laundry. Haven't done that before. Go to the laundromat. Because I haven't shown off this just yet. So hey, as you probably noticed, hey, there's some stained or dirty clothing that you get from mementos or palaces. Now, if you come to the laundromat, you can either ask Kawakami or do it yourself to clean up this dirty equipment. And once it's done, you might get some pretty good stuff. However, bit of a spoiler, in vanilla, there was some really good endgame equipment here. In the Royal, no. In vanilla, or in Royal, there's only one good endgame bit of equipment for the laundromat. And you can get it pretty easily, from one particular demon. And it's for Morgana. And it doesn't happen until like the last dungeon. And honestly, in P5 Royal, there's a feature that lets you just sell all the dirty equipment. Makes you a decent chunk of change.
Hey. Oh. And finished.
This is much cleaner than I expected. What do we get? All this good stuff.
Let's head back.
Again, hey, if you're playing just a straight up new game, yeah, some of this stuff might be pretty useful. But if it's New Game Plus, it's good to sell, I guess.
Hey.
I get it, Sojiro. I'm not gonna go all wild. I'm gonna do other stuff. Anyway, let's go hang out with Hifumi. New move assistance. Want to progress the Star Arcana as far as we can.
What a downpour.
Although my thinking gets sharper on rainy days. It's raining too hard today. The noise is making it hard to focus. Understandable. You gonna hang out with Hifumi? Yes, we are!
I look forward to it.
So, we're not going to be upgrading the Star Arcana just yet, but we'll get there soon enough. Shit.
Thank you for today.
Who's blowing up our phone now? We didn't hang out with Ryuji today, but let's see who wants to hang out now. It's Mishima! Want to go to Harajuku? As the admin of the fan site, I want to find out what society is thinking. Uh-huh. There should be a lot of people there since it's summer vacation. It'd be perfect for a survey. You should come with me tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we should probably hang out with Mishima. Sure. We actually gotta progress the Moon Arcana a little bit. Just a bit. Just a bit. Because Mishima needs attention. We're gonna react to Medjed soon enough. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. Meanwhile, at Harajuku, it's a heat wave. This is the perfect place to start an investigation. All right, sure. Investigation? With this many people, there has to be gossip around. Maybe even rumors about the Phantom Thieves. I'm curious to know what other people think about them. You have the fan site. You have that poll. It tells you what they think about us. Not many people like us. Some do, not a lot.
Yo.
Hey, I wonder who that familiar voice is. It's Ryuji. Oh, Sakamoto. Why are you here?
No.
Took you long enough to notice me. Well, to be fair, Mishima, you don't really stand out that much. Could you be on a date? Hell no! Looking for workout clothes. Heard they got a pretty sweet selection here. But some of them are dirty and have a funky smell. They're probably used, Ryuji! Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
You guys free? Want to grab a bite? Sure, I could eat. You haven't found anything yet. What do you think? We'll stake out the restaurant. Ah? Immediately, Chie just like dragon kicks her way all the way to Harajuku. What do you want to eat? Can we get crepes? Oh dear. What are you, a chick? I said steak, Mishima. Steak! When I'm in the mood for something sweet, we'll get crepes. For now, I want steak.
Thanks.
Man, it's hot.
It's been going back and forth between a heat wave and torrential rain. It's not great. Not great. Let's try to work more on the Fortune Arcana. A little bit more.
It's way too hot.
I'm going to shrivel up.
It's a hot night. What would you like to do today? How about more verification tests? We need more of those. Gotta progress this, Arcana. Confidant. Not gonna deepen just yet, but you know what? We'll get there. Here we go! She looks mystified. I don't think my bond with her will deepen just yet.
Goodbye.
We'll be working more on the Fortune Arcana soon enough. They keep blowing up my phone. I'm trying to sleep. Come on. I need bed rest. Oh, it's Yusuke. There's a movie I want to see. It's called Les Miserables, a remake of a classic. Apparently it came out this summer. I want just one day off in this Futaba business. Care to join me? Do you have money though? You know what? We'll pay for you, Yusuke. You poor, poor boy. And I mean that in more ways than one. Probably going to have to buy the popcorn and the candy and the drinks and the tickets. I think Yusuke just wants us to buy stuff for him. He has no money. I feel so bad for Yusuke. Kanji wasn't really bright, book smart. But Yusuke's not very street smart. Or he's not very good at, maintaining his wallet. He doesn't make good business decisions on how he should spend his money.
It was him. He stole the silverware. He even stole the candlesticks. Thief, confess your crime. Oh, is there no God in this world?
Huh. Alright then. That bishop guy is too much. He should cut the other guy some slack. Funny that they bring up Les Mis, because that actually is referenced in Persona 5 Scramble. Or Strikers, whatever you want to call it.
All right.
The amount of artistry and effort they put into the stage set, it's truly astounding. Oh, forgive me. I can't help but focus more on the visual aspect than on that of the storyline. I don't mind.
Indeed.
Nah, dude. We all enjoy movies for different reasons. Although, if you go to see a musical, I assume you'd be listening more to the music. But, to each their own. Set designers work their asses off too. They're important. So are costume designers. It's not just the actors and the directors. Everybody who works on a movie contributes to the greater whole. They all work super hard.
You're back.
Is it just me or have there been tons of info leaks lately? I'm sure it's just a coincidence, Ryuji. It's not Medjed, right? I think they make it into a much more theatrical occasion. Agreed. They didn't make any declarations or anything. Still, it's quite a headache. I'll say. They're having us jumping at shadows, man. people treating us like it's our fault. It kind of is. I mean, a little bit. If we didn't start this, Medjed wouldn't have acted. But still, we're trying our best. How are we the assholes? We're changing the hearts of true shitbags. Come on. I understand that there might be a bit of a gray line there, but still, the people we've chosen have been absolutely pure evil. Okay, maybe not pure evil, but definitely they're huge assholes. Irredeemable assholes. Let's go to the red light district. Because we need to work on another confidant. No, not the Fortune Arcana. The moon! Hey, Mishima, how are you doing? Let's hang out. Everyone loves you guys. Are you sure? Because we're only at 30%. You don't need a brown nose, dude. Just give it to me straight. Preparing for what, you ask? I could tell you, if you have the time. Why are you being so coy, Mishima? What are you doing? What do you want to talk about? You know what? I'm curious. Let's find out. What do you really want to know, huh? I think you'll like it. Okay. You piqued my interest.
Let's get going.
Let's head over to the diner. It's lame to stand around here. Okay. You piqued my interest, Mishima. You piqued my interest. What have you got? That's a gun. That's a gun. That's a gun on the table. Why is there a gun on the table? Mishima, what the fuck? What are you doing with a gun? Why do you have a gun on the table? This is, a model gun. I have one of those too. Why do you have that out in public? Did you get that from me? Why? It looks almost real.
No.
Well, yeah. That just goes to show how special it is. That brings me back to the question, why do you have that? And why are you flashing it in a public space? It was suggested to me by this military buff from the fandom. Okay. Alright. I figured I could use a bit of security, since I'm the sole admin of the whole fan site. There is a lot to unpack here. I mean, you guys are getting really popular. There's been a lot more info in the forum lately, too. Some of the stuff up there is pretty scary, so it seemed like I might need a little protection. I brought this for the haters! Mishima! Okay, don't do anything stupid! Please? Don't do it! I don't think that's necessary. I mean, people might come after me if they found out I was working with the Phantom Thieves, right? Mishima! Calm down! I think we're escalating this a little too fast. I think you're escalating this a little too high, a little too fast. Holy shit. Just has a gun out in public. Mishima, kids go to this diner. We'll need to go after some flashier targets. Okay, you keep saying we. I mean, look. I like the enthusiasm, don't get me wrong. It's good to be enthusiastic about your work. But I feel like we're kind of jumping a few steps here. Mishima's Desperation. Yeah, that's appropriate.
All right.
Yeah, that's a very appropriate title for that ability. By the way, do I look any different to you? People keep telling me it seems like I changed recently. Well, you have a gun. I guess I can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally... Oh boy, who's stepping in now? Well, if it isn't Mishima. Akiyama-kun. The moneylender. We didn't even notice you sitting here. Okay. What's up? You want to chat? You do notice there's a gun on the table, right? Mishima's not in a good place right now. Once a zero, always a zero. Again, I refer you to the gun. You haven't changed your cell number, have you? No, I haven't. Then why didn't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know. Oh wait, nobody even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember, right? I refer you to the gun. And the fact that the ability is called Mishima's Desperation. Please take a hint and realize that this guy is not entirely in a good place.
It's just
Not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in the class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? That guy was me. I mean, look, Mishima. I get a shit ton of rumors about me, too.
Damn it.
But I changed now. I can help you. I'm not gonna be that boring guy anymore. Okay. I feel like we're having two different conversations at the moment. I feel like you need to take a very deep breath, Mishima. Calm down. And just, relax.
See you later.
Just back off for a bit. Please don't do anything stupid. Please don't. It's gonna be very bad if it, Anyway. That was that, confidant. We'll see, we'll check in on Mishima a little later. I think Mishima needs friends. I think Mishima needs help. I think he needs, a friend at the moment. Good for them. Right? Wait, why are you talking about it like you're not involved? Anyway, let me tell you about the most interesting thing I've found so far. Indiscriminate acts of violence in Shibuya. Pretty scary, huh? I can't find much more than that, though. All the posts mention rumors that they hear in the underground mall in Shibuya, but nothing else. It's not super reliable. It'd be good if we could find out more about those rumors, but my presence is limited to the web. I don't go out much. I probably will, though, now that I got this gun. Mishima, stop. Well, hey, I already work as an employee at a store in the underground mall. The flower store, to be more specific. Who's been assaulting people? Oh, this is awful. May as well go work at the flower shop. See if we can't, get a lead on this.
Good work.
Careful on your way home. It's been dangerous in this area lately. Did something happen? Haven't you heard? There have been quite a few assaults. I have heard, actually. Just the day before yesterday, a man was hospitalized after getting attacked by someone. Attacked by who? It's only a rumor, but I heard it was a famous thug from around here named Taizo Naguri. Naguri? I don't know. Anyway, we got a name now. That was easy. As usual, the cops can't help. Looks like it's time for some Phantom Thief shit. Well, hey, Hanasaki's on the Phantom Thief side. Also, hey, I got my money. Decent little chunk of change.
You've worked
Careful
hard.
on your way home, okay? I will.
How are you feeling?
You worked pretty hard today. My kindness did improve, but more importantly, we have a name now, Morgana.
All right.
Have I mentioned how angelic I am today? It's Phantom Thieves time. Well put. We'll do that later. Not right now. We still have more confidants to pursue.
Wanna head back?
Man, it's hot.
It's been hot for a while, Sojiro. Time to work more on the Star Confidant.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Been facing quite alone without a clue.
Oh. Seems like Hifumi is talking with somebody right now. An excited woman, no less. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? Oh, that's Hifumi's mom. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Oh dear. As I'm sure you're already aware, you're not allowed to date, young lady. She's not an idol. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all your photo spreads.
Yes.
I know. Thank you for reminding me. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was... Sorry about that. You know how tiger moms are. She's scary. Tee-hee. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. Also, she got a bit nervous after hearing about a little town called Inaba. Oh, I see. Your dad played just like you do. That explains a lot. It's also kind of cute. In my mother's eyes, Shogi stole both her dream and her husband. So why is she letting you play it? She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I mean, that's an admirable goal, but still. The confidant isn't over yet, so it feels like that's not the right answer. At this point, Hifumi's overworking herself. You should stop them. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me. But when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. Yeah, the idol life is not great. It actually sounds really hard and depressing. All just so a bunch of people can fawn over you. No dating! Such is the way of an idol! This will teach you to escape from disadvantaged situations. Oh boy, what move did we learn this time? Kakoi Kazuishi, I think. Allows you to attempt escape even when surrounded by the enemy. This is very situational, and we don't really need it. I mean, it's better to have it than not, but really, I don't get ambushed all that often.
I'll start.
I'm even more of an erudite.
Right.
I'm the smartest high schooler ever.
Until next time.
No one can surpass my boundless intelligence. Have the Phantom Thieves said anything yet? No. I heard they were buying tainted ingredients. They're done for. That wasn't us. Another leak? What are they doing? Also, I think that says the bandits or something like that. Time for more texting. It has been 2 weeks. How much longer are you going to make me wait? Just a bit longer. Are you really going to uphold your promise? Futama's getting pissed. Of course we are. I wouldn't want to piss off Erica Lindbeck. She seems very nice. And she's very talented. I like her. She really knocks it out of the park in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I like Jessie in that game. She's fun. I know I keep saying a bunch of stuff I'm going to be doing in the future. I feel like I'm going to be doing a playthrough of FF7 Remake. Honestly, alongside the SMT stuff, since I've mostly been doing RPG stuff, I'm probably going to do some of the Final Fantasy games. If I can actually, play those on YouTube. Because I mean, I've done Dissidia, and you know, a few of those scenes got blocked internationally. So I don't know how an FF7 remake playthrough would go, but I'll try it. But I'm gonna have to finish, you know, some of my other playthroughs first. And of course, that one will be a New Game Plus run too. And honestly, if I do that series, it'll probably be a very long and drawn out series. Not just because of my shitty scheduling, but also because that game's not done yet. We just got the first part. Anyway, let's work on the Priestess Arcana even more. Even more!
Hey.
We're gonna be fine, Makoto. It's gonna be fine.
I see.
We're just gonna work on the Priestess Arcana just a pinch more. We're gonna be dealing with Futaba's Palace soon enough. Soon enough. We'll get there. So, time to go talk to Aiko. Aiko? Again, I don't know how to pronounce some of these names, especially when they're not voiced. Let's go to Big Bang Burger.
Is something the matter?
So what do you want to talk about? I was wondering if you could maybe lend me some cash. This is not good. Already we're starting off bad. It's nothing real major, but I need it, like, right now. I'll pay you back, though, honest, please. Again, this doesn't sound good, and I'm almost positive it has something to do with Tsukasa. Yep, Makoto was thinking it too. Hey, right on the money. He dropped a super expensive bottle of sake at work, so the club's making him pay for it, but he needs help. Uh-huh. I'm sure.
How suspicious.
Why wasn't he fired? He's not lying. I feel like he's lying. No, I don't think we're getting down on him because he's a host. I think we're getting down on him because he's suspicious as fuck. He even calls me princess. I'm the only one he says that to, you know? He says it's because I'm special. Yeah. I'm sure that's why he says that. Yeah, I think he says it to all the girls.
Yes.
Every girl who gives him money is his princess. That's why he can never get their names mixed up. I mean, it's a great idea in a huge scumbag kind of way. You don't have any proof. You're not wrong about that. But did you ask anyone at the club at the broken bottle? Did you? Well, no. He's too proud to have me go crying to his boss. Oh yeah, it's his pride that's keeping him from doing that. That's the only roadblock. His pride. Yeah, I do wonder what your parents would have to say about all this. Probably they don't want their daughter getting involved in a phishing scam. I agree, you should end the relationship. It seems very bad. Oh, he already got me a job. It's nothing weird, though. I'm just serving drinks at a bar to help him pay off that broken bottle. He said I'll be #1 in no time. No, that seems like a bad idea. Very bad. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna go to college. Wow, you have no aspirations, do you? I agree, this is a little concerning. If you don't want to go to college, that's one thing, but not going to college because of this guy? No, that doesn't seem very smart. You're just gonna go to a good college, work at a fancy company, and then what? I don't know, have security? At the end of the day, your life's gonna be totally boring. I mean, is that seriously how you wanna live? Again, money can't buy you happiness, but you know what it does buy you? Security, peace of mind. That helps. It's the help that you need, not the help that you want. Just forget it. I can make it up if I let some customers take me out on dates after work. Okay, you keep saying stuff that's really not good. Jeez. Oh, now we're bringing up the texting. Does he know that your sister's a prosecutor? Is he aware of that? I feel like if Tsukasa knew a little bit more about Sai than not at all, he might reconsider. Wait, you were texting him behind my back? What the hell, Makoto? Okay, show her the text logs that show that you did not really text him all that much, or at all. Show her that. Okay, not the Phantom Thief stuff, but just show her that. The Phantom Thief stuff, just, keep on the side. Oh, hey, we're the cool boyfriend. Hooray! Oh, I needed that today. It's always good to get a compliment, even from the most unlikely places. Well, that was a bust. Yeah, she seems like she's a Yakuza plotline waiting to happen. Again, if this was the Yakuza series, Tsukasa would be getting the shit kicked out of him by Kiryu or Majima or any of the other main characters, after the cutscene. I'm just saying, it would happen. Probably be with a blunt object, too. It really depends on who'd be kicking his ass at the moment. Akiyama would just kick him in the face repeatedly. Saejima would just, frickin' smash him into the ground. Majima would be a little bit more deadly. Probably use a knife or something. Kiryu would just punch the fuck out of the guy. She deserves it. You can have Ren be the coldest motherfucker ever. Just no sympathy. She's blessed to have both money and a family, yet she's still trying to break free from them. She's almost the exact opposite of me. But I guess, in a sense, watching her now is almost like looking back at my past self. I was so blinded by my own convictions that I never stopped to consider other alternative viewpoints on the world. Yeah, but yours wasn't involving with a host who was trying to take your money. Anyway, our bond is deepened. Rank 8, Endure. Getting super close to finish up the Priest's Arcana. I never forgive myself if I let this come to pass. That's what makes you a good friend, Makoto. And yet, oddly enough, I don't think this is one of the confidants that uses the change of heart. I don't think this comes up. Whatever.
I'll see you later.
Man, it's hot.
Well then.
Before we end this update, let's go ahead and do one more interaction with the Fortune Arcana. We're not going to progress it just yet, but we are working towards advancing it. And also, her table is magic. It just keeps, like, fading in.
Well then. Yes.
What is that mascot character right next to Chihaya? I'm curious about that thing's backstory.
Goodbye.
Again, our phone keeps getting blown up at this late hour. It's a hot night, guys. Come on. Hey, it's Yusuke. Yusuke wants to hang out. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this update. In the next update, possibly more confidants, and eventually we're going to be taking on Futaba's palace. Who knows? Anyway, until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.